Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel, Turbo Talon Golf, where I show you that golf is super hard, even a simulator, even in a simulator. Let's take a look at my notes. What do we got here? I don't really have anything I want to talk about to open this up. Things of note, we got the brand new GSPro club keyboard here. You can't see it. Maybe I can make the camera zoom in on it because it follows me. No, it won't. Pretty dope. I did a review on it. Go check out the review. We are using the Square Golf launch monitor. I went and bought an Asus or whatever the hell it's called, Bluetooth dongle. It's the BT500. And I have a USB extender. Like, this thing is literally 6 inches from the Square Golf launch monitor. I haven't had any disconnect issues yet. And I hit a few clubs on the range earlier to prepare for the video. But here's what we're doing today. Because when I was in Ohio with FlyinFatKid this weekend, he gifted me a Tour Golf Large Marge Model 1000 nasty old 7-wood. You've seen it maybe in some of my videos. It'll be forthcoming. It's old, guys. It's from 2001 or 2000. And that's what prompted this video. We're using old clubs, the oldest clubs I got today. The irons are going to be Wilson Staff Ultra 45s. They're old, guys. These came out in 1993. I haven't even put my normal jumbo grips on them. And then the Callaway Great Big Bertha Warbird 12 degree Ruger titanium is going to be our driver today. And this thing came out in 1991. So I realize there is a 10-year gap between the Large Marge and the Callaway Warbird, but we are talking about clubs that are, some of them are well over 30 years old. Is that right? Yeah, some of them are well over 30 years old. And then the newest one is well over 20 years old. I started trying to get some distances on the GSPro driving range, and the stuff was all over the place, but I have not hit in a couple of days. I spent yesterday on a plane or in an airport for the most part, and then I hung out with my wife because I hadn't seen her in a couple of days. And I'm a little bit jet lagged, even though I only changed time zones 2 hours because I'm a great big wussy. Weather report from the simulator, it's much cooler outside. It's 78 in the sim now, but that's because, I think partially because of all of this equipment I got running. Okay. So those are the major points of this video. Old clubs today. The Square Golf launch monitor is what we're using. And I have bought a new Bluetooth adapter to see if it will disconnect during the video. And I got that idea from Joe Legowski, but I didn't buy the Bluetooth adapter he was using in his video because I couldn't get a hold of it. And this Bluetooth adapter was like 20 bucks at my local Best Buy. So there you have it. And because FlyinFatKid gifted me that Large Marge 7-wood, I'm going to play his league. It's called Being Grand in Granville, and it's at Denison Golf Club. Let's check out the vital stats. Generous 10-foot gimme auto putt, 5,647 yard tees, Friday pins, soft greens. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I know we talked a lot about that while I was in your neck of the woods this weekend because we were playing some very difficult greens. Stimp is 11 and it's got a couple of exclamation points. I believe that means GSPro thinks you should not use that stimp on this particular golf course based on what the creator set for the greens. Fairway firmness is hard, so we're going to get some carry out, and I might need it because I'm using a 34-year-old driver. Wind is breezy. That's fine. Elevation is, let's call it 1,000 feet. Let's get this loaded up here. But let me change some settings first because I think I have the wrong sound output device selected. Yes, I do. Let's go back to the BenQ projector. All right, let's load it up. Let's load it up. Guys, I want to give a very special thank you to FlyinFatKid and his family. I was a stranger in a foreign land, and he made sure I was taken care of. I stayed at his mom and dad's house, very beautiful piece of property, very beautiful house. Was treated like a king. His mother and father are just wonderful, wonderful people. And FlyinFatKid and I played 3 rounds of golf over 2 days. The first day was 2 rounds and the second day was 1. We started out at, ironically, or coincidentally, what's the right word? I know Alanis Morissette screwed that up back in the 90s. But we played, the first course we played was Shelby Crossing. We scrambled that. We did a 2-man scramble on that, and we did okay. I think we were somewhere in the mid or high 70s after the round was over. The second round that we scrambled that afternoon was Deer Ridge. I can't remember what we scored, but that course was pretty difficult. Very beautiful, but it was pretty difficult. And then on day 2, we played Black Diamond Golf Course. It has a par 6, a legit par 6. You'll see it in the video once I get that editing done in the year 2035. And I believe we scored a 75. We were 3 over par at the end of the round on a 2-man scramble. Really good round. Definitely enforce the fact that you should put some time and energy into your short game. That's where the scoring happens. But it was a wonderful trip. Thanks to FlyinFatKid, his wife, his 2 lovely daughters, and his parents. A couple of his buddies we played with at Shelby Crossing. Josh's channel, I think, is Don't Give Up the Ship. And that dude is one of the most hilarious people I've ever met. And I'm a pretty funny guy myself. And then, there were so many people we met. FlyinFatKid's wife's father, so FlyinFatKid's father-in-law. We played around with him. I think that was Deer Ridge on the first day. Just so many wonderful people, so many wonderful experiences. Thank you, brother. That was a wonderful trip. I hope to do it again next summer or maybe the summer after. Maybe we can do it every 2 years. But thank you very much. It was great. It was stress-free. And most of that was because of you, and I really appreciate it. Guys, if you're not subscribed to FlyinFatKid's channel, go have a look at it. His content's way better than mine. Okay, so I am 9 minutes into the video. I got to check some stuff out. See our frame rate here. Okay, we're running pretty good. Can we enable? It won't even do that. And then you can change graphic settings here. You can go all the way to like GSPro Lite, which you can see gets my uncapped frame rate up to like 140. So we don't really need to do that. Let's pour on the graphic settings here and run it up to Ultra. It doesn't look like you can enable or disable 3D grass, but my graphics card's not chugging too bad right now, I don't think. Let's see here, Task Manager. It's actually using 100% of the GPU. What if we dial it back? FlyinFatKid taught me this trick while I was in town. So that drops us down to, well, it looks like it wants to use 100% GPU no matter what. Maybe it just uses more VRAM. I'm sure this is exactly what you guys wanted to do right now. So if we go to the GPU, we can see we're using quite a bit for video encode. How about we don't do this right now? Utilization, dedicated GPU memory is, this apparently is a 12 gigabyte card. We're using 5.4 out of 12 gigabytes. I would say that that's gonna be okay. Anyway, guys, let's play some golf. Denison Golf Club. Good looking little course so far. It looks like our first hole is 306, a 306 yard par 4. I can't imagine that I'm gonna be able to hit this Big Bertha 12-degree driver very well. It's got a grip aloft. Let's see what I can do with it. And let's see if the square launch monitor stays connected today, the whole round. That would be really sweet. Pretty whippy club here. 65 gram Pro Force Gold low torque stiff flex. Tip stiff. Okay. But this driver has a fraction of the mass of a modern day driver here. Okay, a little fadey. We'll see how far it goes. Not a bad shot, honestly. So we were able to get 207 total length. I'll get warmed up. These clubs come from over here. I know I need to go 118 yards. The problem is I'm not sure what club to use. Wilson, let's try the Wilson Ultra 45 9 iron. And I don't want to be over there. Using the new button box, it's pretty exciting. Plus we have some wind blowing. Let's just try to get on the green. So that 9 iron just carried 98 yards. I wouldn't say that was a slouch of a swing, but we're definitely gonna have to make some mental notes here. And then the lowest iron I have is a pitching wedge, so today is gonna be some fun stuff with the pitching wedge. I can't guarantee what'll happen. Let's see if I can do something with it here. That actually might work for a par. Nice. Okay, it sounds like you guys got some strong audio. Okay, I'm getting a little coming through now, just the typical GSPro birds chirping. Let's turn it down a smidge. Maybe right there. And let's turn the graphics down one notch. You can see those shaders. Those shaders are pretty heavy on the graphics load. Anyway, 358 to the pin here on this another par 4. It's nice to have a working button box again. We've got a tailwind. Let's hit this driver here. For fun, let's hit the large Marge 7 wood. Okay, a little draw. It's okay. We want to be over on the left side of the fairway. Not bad. That went further than the Callaway Warbird did. Is anybody actually surprised? Okay, we got 150 yards, but we're uphill, and we have a tailwind. So I'm gonna hit let's just get on the green here, right there, 140. Seven iron? Dude, I don't know. Oh, buddy. Smoked. Okay, I don't have a wedge. I got to use my pitching wedge. But that 7 iron carried about as far as my almost brand new Mizuno Pro 221 irons. So that's kind of funny. Okay, pitching wedge here. I just got to get this up. Kind of had an idea that was going to happen. Not a lot I could do out of that lie. That's why it's good to just not be in that lie. And then because I don't have like a 90s era putter, do I? Okay, it looks like I might have a older putter. This is an Odyssey White Hot XG Crimson Series 770. Can you see that? It's got a little ball scoop on it. Let me find out when this one was manufactured. The Odyssey Crimson Series 770 driver was manufactured in 2009. So our newest club now is from 2009, and that kind of narrows the gap, but we should be fine. Should just use the lab putter, but I'm kind of having a good time doing this. Let's use our pitching wedge in the name of improving the short game. Let's use our pitching wedge to get up 16 yards. Little bump and run. I am really not good at these and I need to get better at them. That did nothing. Okay, that sucks. I keep forgetting that my clubs are over here. Oh, can I get a mulligan on that one? That sucked. Ball's gonna break and then break 32, 33 feet plus more inches. Let's call it 50 feet here. Oh my God, that feels so weird. Oh, that's right. Dude, the putting with the square is so hot. Shoot. This is for double, damn it. 21 feet, 10 feet here. You couldn't just give me that? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so mistakes that were made there. Bad bump and run. That's my fault. I should work on my short game more. And then I got to remember when I'm using the square that the putting is super quick. Okay, 315. Let's tee up and use the Big Bertha. The square hasn't disconnected yet, but I think it disconnected on the 6th hole last time. 194. We got a bunch of headwind. As long as we don't go in this lateral hazard, I'm pretty happy about it. That was the strangest ball flight. Where is this gonna land? Oh, wow. You gotta swing this thing, man. We're killing ourselves, but we're having a good time doing it. Okay. I'm thinking if I get a hold of this ball with this 9-iron like I did with the 7 last time, that ain't where I want to be. It don't matter. Oh, the wind's gonna push us. Oh no, it's going so left. Boop. Okay. All I got's a pitching wedge, so we need to make the most of it. That is the most lofted club I have. Ball's gonna come out to the right, and then it's gonna roll to the right, and we don't want that. We'll just trickle it over. This is gonna be tough, guys. I don't even know how well I would pull this off out on the real course with a pitching wedge. Oh, come on, square. Okay. I thought for a second the little sucker disconnected on me again, but it's still going strong. We are getting ruined on the short game here, as usual. Now I got a putt with this old Odyssey. It's not old. It's older. It's older. Okay, it's leaking. It's leaking right to left. It's going to go uphill. I think it might even leak more than that, actually. So 34 feet or so. But the square is super hot for putting and for teacher. Oh, dude, no. That is my main gripe with this launch monitor. Lucky we had that huge gimme circle. All right, buck 32. We got a bunch of wind blowing from right to left. Let's hit a 9-iron and see where we land. Wind is not a joke. Let's just try to be on the green. Wilson Staff Ultra 45 or whatever. Oh, not bad. It might bounce up. Just getting smoked. Okay, the 9-iron into the wind carried 115. These definitely aren't as hot off the face as my real irons, but I think it's awesome. You can pick up a set of old golf clubs for nothing, and then assuming you can swing a golf club, you should be fine with them. Oh, look at that with a pitching wedge. Nice. We just got to get rid of those 4 strokes we already built up. All right, looks like we got a dog leg left. I get to use the cool new function on my button box for moving over to the other side of the tee box. I don't even have to use the keyboard. There we go. Where are we aiming? I don't think I'm going to hit 250. Probably closer to there, and the wind's going to blow it to the right. It'd be good if I could kind of draw this over, but the wind is going to beat it up and stop it in the air. Even though I'm all the way to the right side of the fair box, that tree is still going to be kind of in my way. And right now the wind's only at 5 miles an hour. You can see that this is a very lofted club. We're going to be in the fairway. 12-degree loft on a driver. I don't think a lot of people are hitting a 12-degree loft driver. Not saying it's a huge deal, but it's lofted a couple of degrees higher than my my Ping G430. Okay, we got to go 170 yards. Let's see here. Let's try the Wilson 5-iron. Boy, these feel funny. That's not gonna go. Don't hit that. I can't tell where it hit off the club. It might have been toey, but I can't tell. And you can see that the 5-iron only carried 139. That's not my golf clubs bag here. And now I've got a bit of a problem because I'm going out a rough over a bunker. We're sort of short-sided on the green, but I got to do it with a pitching wedge. So I need to go 43 yards into wind. I kind of did some matrixing on this pitching wedge. I think I need to swing about 40% here, which is easier said than done. Okay, sit, come back, and now we got some putting work to do. It's a double breaker. Clubs are over here, buddy. Clubs are over here. I should just set this club caddy over there. I'm going downhill. 35 feet minus 17 is going to be 25, 18 feet, but with the square, you got to almost hit way less than that. So let me see what I'm doing here. Sit, 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 sit. I don't know how you guys putt with this square launch monitor, honestly. It's like ruining my life. It is contributing to many, many, many strokes. Ball's still rolling, ball's still rolling. We're in fast forward. I would like to thank the square launch monitor for that debacle. If somebody knows how to fix that, I will Venmo you money. I will Venmo you cash if you know how to fix that, because it's really pissing me off. Pitching wedge is my lowest lofted club. That was pretty damn sweet, I'm not gonna lie. But we took another double. Match isn't going so bad this far. It's frustrating with the squares putting though. I do not care for it at all. Here, this will help with the stupidity. There we go. There we go. All right, 427 par 5. Let's hit large Marge here because she seems to go further than the driver does. Confuse the square launch monitor here for a brief second. We got OB on the left. Shoot. Come on, large Marge. Oh, that was just a wretched little shot. Stay out from behind that tree. Guys, I don't know where we're hitting here. What are we hitting out of? Rough? Is there anything I can do to see what I'm doing here? I'm gonna hit large Marge again off the deck. That actually worked out real nice. Probably not gonna be on the fairway because that's just not in the cards. But I gotta go 98 yards. What club is that for me? Let's try the pitching wedge. Let's just get up on the green. The putting will be challenging because of the square, but that was thin. Sit down. Sit. Okay, par 5 on in 3. Let's snag this old putter. What is it, 14 years old? You guys, my score's not much different than it would be if I was using my clubs that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. I've done a video on this before. You don't have to have expensive golf clubs to enjoy the game of golf. You just need some golf clubs, some functional golf clubs. You got to make sure the grips are good. But if you know how to hit a golf club, you know how to hit all of them. So I need to go 33 feet raw here. I just don't want to blow by the hole. I'm just so scared with this launch monitor. We should be all right. Good feel for a par there. Okay, what do we got now? Will the putter fit in there? Ooh, it will. I don't want to put it in there too far. It won't come back out. This is going to play 138 with a tailwind. Let's hit a 9-iron and just try to get it somewhere in the vicinity. That part of the green. Not gonna be okay. Bounce up there. Bounce up there, get left, get left. All right, there it goes off the green. All right, do I hit a little Do I hit a little pitching wedge here or do I putt? I'm gonna hit a pitching wedge. It's gotta be just a little, almost nothing to it here. Oh no, I putted it. Guys, bump and run shots with a pitching wedge or a 8 or a 9 iron. You gotta let the club do the work and get the ball in the air. Downhill, it's probably gonna start bending real good toward the end here. Let's just make sure we're in the circle. 27 down 12 inches is gonna be 15 feet. All right, that's good. You can stop now. You can stop now. This square launch monitor is slaughtering us on the green. I want to do content with the square, but it either disconnects or if it doesn't, which it hasn't yet, I think this is the longest the square's lasted. We're on the end of hole 7. The putting gets me. And it's bad. Another double. We're gonna quickly be in the double digits over par here. I'd say most of it is due to the square launch monitor putting. Some of it's due to me being a rookie golfer, of course. Ooh, 10 miles an hour blowing us to the left. Now that was a nice strike. Right off the sweet spot. Good strike. There we go. This driver was made in what, 91 I said? And I just hit a 240 carry with it. I realized we got a tailwind. 133 up. I'm inclined to use a 9 iron here. Let's just get it on the green. Oh no. Dude, we're gonna get so good at pitching wedge bumping runs, which I actually kind of think is sweet. What do we got? Not a whole lot going on here. We got to get it out of the rough with a pitching wedge. Let's see what GSPro thinks about that launch angle. Did you see that ball eject off that fairway? It wouldn't do that in real life. You got to trust me on that. I play a lot of golf outdoors. 50 or so rounds a year. And there's some stuff you see in GSPro that you just don't see happen on the actual golf course. And then there's some stuff that GSPro replicates perfectly, you know? So I gotta go, I don't know, 9 feet here. Basically impossible with the square launch monitor. Ah! I can't. I think I got 1 par. Oh, we're 9 over, dude. Look at all those doubles. I can deal with the occasional bogey. Dot, dot, dot. That's everybody. Okay, we got another tailwind. Fat part of the fairway is at 211-ish. Let's get the old Big Bertha out here. Oh, I thought that was going to go straight, and then it ejected over to the right. What's that? Did I just see a lateral hazard? Okay, that stake must have been a distance marker. I was like, dude, are we legit in a lateral hazard right off the fairway? What do we got here? 92. Pitching wedge, 5 mile an hour behind us. Let's just get the ball up. Oh, come on. Come on, square. You son of a... Dang it. Come on. Luckily, I'm a professional golfer, LOL. Come back. Okay, so the 9 just hit, it just carried 100. That's about what it was doing in the pit or the driving range, except for there were a lot of external factors working there. Too much. Button boxes are fun. Okay, this needs to go 30 feet in real life, probably 3 inches according to the square. That's not bad. That's not bad. What do we got now? Square's still connected, guys. I think it might have been my nasty old Bluetooth adapter in this computer. Whatever Intel motherboard I'm running. Five miles an hour is going to push us a little bit to the right. I don't want to be over in those trees. Ooh, little fader. This thing's dope. 222 total. With a, what, a 34-year-old golf club? Some of the people watching this video aren't even 34 years old. Okay, we've got 1.5 miles to go to the pin. I'm guessing this is a par 5. Yes, it is. The only real club I can hit here is the large Marge 7 wood. I could probably try hitting that 4-iron. Let's try the large Marge 7 wood though. Oh, that was crap. It does come off the face nice, but I doubt that's even 175 yards. Nope, 150 out of a 7 wood. Okay, I think this is pitching wedge territory. Ball's gonna wanna go left and we got a lot of headwind. Green's pretty fat. There's some places I don't want to be. I would obviously rather be over here on the right. There's just more forgiveness. But if I have to be on the left because of a poor shot, that is what it is. That's golf. Dude, that sailed. Sit. Come back. I figured from what I was, oh Lord. Oh wow, is that a birdie? Oh yeah. There's no chance we were making that putt. 376. Let's hit the old Big Bertha. 1991. Great Big Bertha. Callaway. Warbird. Yeah, kind of knew that was coming. We're gonna have some tree trouble. Get on that other fairway. Give me a shot here. I don't have a very high lofted club. What do we got, a $138? When you swing this Warbird, it'll get some distance, but you gotta swing it. It's got a stiff shaft. So 138 with a tailwind. Let's try the old 9 again. Where'd my pitching wedge go? Get over here, pitching wedge. You go in that slot. Ball's gonna wanna go right, but the wind's blowing slightly left. Oh, money. Money! With 32-year-old clubs. Money. Man. I can't even hit that good with my damn Mizunos. Oh, scheisse. Okay, it's breaking right to left. Really zero chance of making anything with this damn square launch monitor. I know they say that every hole. So we got 18 feet. Uphill is what makes it 18 feet. It's 14. Just smoked. How do you guys putt with that thing? So we're 8 over. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. The ball striking is good. The score's fine. But what I'm looking for, again, and I've mentioned this in a few previous videos, is I am looking for good ball striking. I want the ball to go approximately as far as it's supposed to go and approximately the direction it is supposed to go. You can see I just zoomed out because I gave my camera the hand gesture to not follow. Let's give it back. There, now we're back. That's kind of cool. Let's put the Warbird to work. Don't count that. Please don't count that. My waggle, I just waggled it off the tee like a dummy. Bounce left. Shoot. Okay, not a bad shot. Probably 220 something. 220. This is fun. This is actually kind of fun. 212. Let's try the 4-iron this time. Left's going to want to go left, and we're into a lot of wind that's going to push it to the right. Let's just try to get on the green. But if we don't get to the green, which is likely because this is the first time I've swung this 4-iron since I used these clubs. Bounce left. I think that was fat. Oh, 145 with a 4-iron. I don't know what my raw would have been. Oh, I got it showing. It would have been 160 raw, which still isn't really 4-iron territory. That's about 30 yards short of 4-iron territory-ish. But it's a par 5. We've got to use this pitching wedge here. Ball's gonna want to come out left. It looks like the green's gonna want to roll left too. So our best bet is to put this up on the right side of the green and let it do its thing. Because it's going to roll hard to the left. This is just a hard shot. Let's see what we can do here. Not bad. The ball stuck too. Can't complain about that. 17 feet. I'll get the ball up there as close as I can to the pin with this launch monitor's, it is what it is. 24-ish, and it's gonna bend pretty hard over 20, over 17. That's not a bad putt. Take a par. What are we holding steady at? 8 over? That 4-iron shot wasn't great, but using different clubs, I'm kind of having a blast using these old clubs. They're just not that bad. And I didn't think they would be because I used them for a while. It was before I got serious last year, but I did use them for a couple of seasons messing around. Okay, this ball's probably going to want to go over to the left of the fairway. The fairways are hard. My advice to you is what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim all the way over here to the right, and you can see the slant is like 22 degrees or something. Just kidding, it probably ain't 22 degrees, but it's still significant. Square hasn't disconnected yet. That's pretty sweet. I'd say that's a win. It's fading, which is going to fight the slope a little bit, but we're probably still going to roll into the rough. We might hold. No, we did not. 220. Not a great. That didn't feel like a juicy contact there, where you kind of don't even feel it. Wind's blowing to the right. Let's just aim over to the fat part of the green. You can see the green slopes from right to left as well. We'll see if the wind will push it up toward the pin. That is not going where I wanted it to. Maybe it'll stick. That was super thin. Must keep eye on ball. You can't hit what you can't see. You'll never look at, you'll never look at a professional golfer swing and see him or her not looking down at the ball when they hit it. Best club I got right now is a pitching wedge. We're gonna have to make do. Hopefully I can get it up in the air. That might roll back off the green. Ah. Oh, wow, dude. Oh, wow. Okay, what do I got to do to get this on the green? This is the only club I got, guys. 16. Oh, we took a bogey there. Sweet. 158 with a tailwind. And we're up. So it's 160. Oh, bad. That was bad. That was bad. All right, here we go again with my highest lofted club, the PW. Oh, guys, if there's no chance or little chance of your ball hitting the firm fairway before going onto the green, gotta make sure you get it up there, because now I gotta fight the beast that is square launch monitor putting. That's good enough. 30, 40, 30, 30-ish feet here. Get in the hole. Nice. A lot of times when people get a hold of me for putting advice, what I tell them is, you have the wrong person. I think you may be thinking of somebody else. See what I did there? But you thought I was going to give them some real advice, didn't you? I know you did. Don't bull crap. Let's try the Big Bertha off the deck, because it looks like it's made to hit off the deck. Can I get you guys in on this? See? See how it looks like it's kind of made to hit off the deck? See that bottom? See how that deep that goes? I'm not off the deck. I've got a small tee, so I guess I'm lying to you. Still sliced it over. Oh! Flying Fat Kid and I had a couple of these lies while I was in Ohio. And when the ball is that far above your feet, your instincts are basically toast at that point. I still got to go 185. There was a lie similar to this where I hit my 3-wood, but I don't have a 3-wood. So I'm going to hit the Big Bertha. Closed stance here. The crazy thing is my shot did not do that. Okay. This is the first time I will have hit out of a sand trap with my pitching wedge. So, let's see if we can open it up and get the ball out of here. Pitch an open pitching wedge. God, this feels weird. Oh, it actually, oh, it must have just hit before the green because it ejected. Oh, that sucks. And I didn't follow my own advice. Soft green. If you're gonna chip up onto a soft green in GSPro, you've got to make sure you get it there. "15 feet. Oh, that might go in. Oh, wow. That saved us a double. .316, very narrow fairway. Let's hit large marge. 10 miles an hour to the left. If I had my lab software open, I could tell you what happened there, but I do not. Probably off the bottom of the club if I had to guess. That might get up there. Oh, buddy. On and two, regardless. On and two. .25. It's almost like I just want to hit it 25 because it's almost like the slope is completely negated because of how slippery the square is in putting. Just ejects the ball. It's crazy. Good putt. This putter does have a back saver on it, but it's not as good as the lab. I'm gonna have to relearn how to putt between the square and using a foreign putter here. This is gonna play 144. And the ball is gonna get pushed to the left by the wind. That was a misread by the square. It's fine. Okay, we got one hell of a putt here. One hell of a putt, folks. Oh, get up, get up, get up. It's just gonna drain, drain, drain to the right all day long. Let's keep the ball up. 50 feet, 24, 27. We're talking almost 80 feet here. You gotta aim way over to the left, over 80 feet of break. What was I just saying? That was nowhere near the pin. But it was closer than 10 feet. What do we got here? It's like we're going over a tree. We get to use the tee box option here on the thing. There we go. Everything's awesome. Everything's good. And then the ball's gonna wanna go, It's going to get blown to the left. Square is staying connected. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't have to send it to the orphanage. Ooh, that's going to draw so pretty. Excuse me, fade. You'd think I'd know the difference between those two by now. I do know the difference. I just say the wrong one. Still not in the fairway. Is anybody surprised? I don't think so. So a 50% pitching wedge will allegedly go about 75 yards according to the little bit of wedge matrixing I did earlier. Not bad. Not great. So that went a little too far, and now I got a chip. Ball's going to hit that hill, and I've got a pretty good idea of what I want it to do. It's just executing that shot shape. Oh, I didn't execute it. Ooh, we are not even in the circle. Let's see if we can make this putt for, it's for par. You know it's going to be hot. It's either going to be hot or way short because of this. You know what? I'm not going to mention it again. Ah, that wasn't even a good read. All right. That's a good score for using a bunch of almost, some of these clubs are 30 plus years old, some are 20 plus years old. The putter was the newest. I think it said 2010 or 2009 or something. But that was really fun. I like that a lot. Let's check out some stats. 9 pars, 1 birdies. Come on, GSPro. Stupid. 5 bogeys, 2 doubles, 1 double plus. We had that one nasty hole. 273 was the longest drive. 136 was the best ball speed. Total putting was 112. Guys, this doesn't look much different than my normal clubs do. Scoring happens in the short game, which I'm getting a little more and more convinced of. But not a bad round. Let's head back out to the GSPro splash screen. The square launch monitor did not disconnect. It's probably got something to do with this Bluetooth dongle that's 6 inches away from the back of the launch monitor. Other than the putting, I have no complaints about the square. It's good. It doesn't screw up very much, if ever. I'm probably going to play one more round with it, and I'm probably going to play with these old-ass clubs again, just because it was fun. I had a good time. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not even running 14 clubs. It's pretty nutty, guys. It's pretty nutty what clubs you don't actually need, especially as a beginner golfer. You just don't need them. I don't have anything else for you. I appreciate you tuning in as usual. I'm slowly seeing the subscriber count go up, which is pretty strange. But I do appreciate it. I don't really have any intention of making this into a career. I don't think I could make the kind of money that I make at my day job, so no harm, no foul. Just do it for fun. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.